Hey, yo, welcome back to Real Estate with Sam. I'm Sam with EXP Realty, your go-to real estate guide for Eastern North Carolina, especially if you're in the military or eyeing your next real estate investment. Today, we're going to talk about the most critical phase of buying a house, the due diligence process. It's that crucial window when you've got to roll up your sleeves and ensure the home that you're eyeing is really the home that you want. So let's break down this checklist and make sure we're covering all of your bases. And remember, if you need a hand finding trusted professionals for any of these steps, I've got your back. So what happens after your offer is accepted? You just go out and just go party it up and celebrate? Well, your offer's accepted. Absolutely not. The work has just began. First, we're going to be ordering the home inspection. This isn't just checking a box. It's about uncovering what's underneath the surface, the stuff the seller might not even know about. It's your safety net against potential costly surprises down the line. Don't stop there though. If your future home is not part of a condo or townhome setup, get a property survey. This is key to understanding your land's boundaries and avoiding future disputes. The survey will not only identify the property boundaries, but also identify things like encroachments, easements, and other items that may affect a clear title. Now, let's talk about the stuff that put a real damper on your plans. Make sure to review the restrictive covenants of the property and the neighborhood it sits in. Imagine you want to put a pool in the backyard or a shed after you purchase the home, but come to find out after closing that you're not allowed. Reviewing the restrictive covenants during the due diligence process, or even better, before you even put an offer in, would have helped you identify this beforehand. Inspections don't end with the home itself. If there's a system, get it checked. The septic system, HVAC, you name it. If your dream home uses a septic system, this inspection is a must. A septic inspection goes beyond just ensuring that the system is functioning at the moment. It assesses the condition as well as the longevity. Problems with the septic system can be both costly and unpleasant to deal with, as you can imagine. This inspection checks for leaks, proper maintenance, as well as the capacity relative to the size of the home. It's about making sure you won't face unexpected and often hefty expenses shortly after moving in. Also, for those of you with a septic system, double check the septic permit. It's a common hiccup to find a house listed with more bedrooms than the septic system allows. Clearing this up before closing is a must. Another inspection not to overlook is the termite inspection or other wood-destroying insects. Termites are silent destroyers. They can cause significant damage before you even realize they're there. A termite inspection looks for signs of active infestation, previous damage, or even conditions that can invite the termites in the future. Considering the structural damages that these pests can cause, this inspection is a small price to pay for peace of mind and avoiding potential costly repairs that could run into the thousands. Now, the more you know, the better equipped you are in making a sound decision. So, if you're financing your purchase, getting a clear list of your lender's conditions early on can save you from losing your earnest money if things don't pan out. Speaking of money, don't let homeowners insurance be the last thing on your mind. It's a must-have for closing, and scrambling last minute is a stress you don't need. It could potentially leave you overpaying for insurance. Now let's talk about the closing costs. These are the fees and expenses you'll need to pay on top of the purchase price of the home. They can include the loan origination fees, the appraisal fees, title searches, title insurance, surveys, taxes, and more. Some will be paid at the time that the service is ordered, such as the inspection, while others are usually paid at closing. It's important to budget for these costs, which can range between 2 to 5% of the purchase price. Understanding these costs up front can help you avoid surprises as you close on your home. Make sure to have open communication with your lender up front to get a really good idea of what your closing costs will look like. Remember, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to the financial aspects of buying a home. Last, but certainly not least, if there are any agreed upon repairs, do not wait until closing day to ensure they're done. By then, your leverage is out the window. Stay on top of this to avoid any post-closing headaches. This isn't an exhaustive list, but it's a solid starting point. Your closing attorney, your lender, and I am here to help guide you through this process, ensuring you're making the most informed decision on this significant investment. Because at the end of the day, buying a home isn't just a transaction, it's a stepping stone to your future. Before you go, if this rundown was helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for more real-life real estate advice, and drop any questions or topics you want me to cover next in the comments. Your engagement helps us make sure we're delivering the content you need most. Until next time, stay savvy and let's make your home buying journey a success together.